And look, during lockdown, look, there's the cops right there. No, we're not gonna move, sir. We don't have insurance.
We don't know how to sail.
I wish we could. Oh, how I remember the days when this channel was filled with boats, pleasure craft going around. Now it's filled with cops saying, don't you leave your berth.
No,
Gotta love lockdown.
They're probably saying to us, they're probably looking at our boat going, can you guys please leave? When are you gonna leave the dock? What are you doing? You've been here for 2 months.
We are Worldtowning. Jessica, Will, Avalon, and Largo.
Our family has been traveling the world since 2014 until COVID hit.
Rather than return to the US, we decided to buy a boat and learn to sail in France.
Hit the subscribe button and join us every Friday
when we share our stories as a Liveaboard family while experiencing cultures from around the world. It's easy to say without a doubt that 2020 has been a year littered with pain and drama. But with a little bit of perspective and perseverance, you can always find a way to extract a silver lining or two out of just about anything. In our family, when things are the bleakest, yes, we do make sure to acknowledge the moment and more importantly, learn from it, but we also take time to recognize the things that we've accomplished and saw our way through. A moment is temporary, but how we manage through that moment is what defines us. A few days ago, we got the bad news that our sailing lessons were canceled due to the growing concerns over Wave 2 of COVID-19 in France.
I don't have words for this. I mean, listen, we're fortunate that we have our health. We're fortunate that we have each other. And we're fortunate that we have this life of ours that we can sort of always reflect upon and realize that our life is not that bad.
Sure, we were bummed, but we must go on. As a family, though, we are trying to find ways to extract silver linings out of an upcoming lockdown. Join us as we get ready for life without lessons and take solace in the little things that has made our journey so special, like being with each other. Good morning, Vietnam.
France. Is there a Vietnam, France?
Did anyone see that movie?
Stop it.
I'm dating myself. All right, so 48 hours ago, we got the notice that our sailing classes were canceled because of an impending lockdown, and now we are in lockdown in France.
And there's no one here except for that guy who just passed behind us. It seems like everyone on this marina has gone home. There's very few liveaboards in this place. There's basically about 300 and change, so we feel like we have a whole world here all to ourselves. But with a lockdown now here, because it just happened, we now have time to do those things that we always wanted to do, like learn our boat. And well, there's a little bit of creativity that we're looking to get our hands into. And Jessica, well, we just went to a store, and as much as we did not provision for a 9-day sail away,
we did a little bit of provisioning for Armageddon or lockdown or whatever you want to call it. The good thing is about the lockdown in France that people are still going to work, they're still going to school, you can go to the grocery store, so we're not too panicked about food, but anytime we can get our hands on like a little bit of food, we grab some and kind of stock up a bit.
Let's get experimental.
Hi guys, welcome to Oyster Shucking with Jessica. I'm just kidding. Welcome to Oyster Shucking with Jessica. At least I hope it's gonna be a success. Okay, here's the deal guys. I love oysters, Will loves oysters. We're in lockdown, we can't get these babies on our own now. So now I need to learn to shuck them. And the girl at the grocery store showed me how to do this. I took a picture of her. She showed me exactly where to put the knife in, and honestly, I've been sitting here for 10 minutes before we'll turn the camera on, and I can't even figure out where the knife goes in. So I am envisioning this is not gonna be as easy as she made it look, but if I can open it, I'm gonna sit and have a glass of rosé with you guys here. Oh, jeez. I have this on, my oven mitt, because I've heard you can really like your finger and it's quite dangerous. So, oh my gosh, this is really hard, Will. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. You're probably gonna have to turn off the camera until I can even figure out where I'm supposed to put the knife in. Oh my God, Will, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Ah, I got it! I got it! Oh my God, no, shh, don't talk. I got it, look guys, look.
You're the one who's yelling.
I know, I'm just so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, what, do you remember what he did at the oyster place, guys? There was a method to this.
He ate it.
For those of you who don't know, hopefully will show some footage there. We watched the best oyster shucker, the fast oyster shucker in the world, right? Was he in the world?
So what we do here with this one is we push with our fingers right into the hinge, like that, and then we're running the knife right through the oyster. So it's a beautiful, clean way to
And there's no grit in that one?
No grit in that one.
And you could, I know you're showing this to us, you're going slower. What would it take you to open one of these? 1 second?
You'd be looking at just under 3 seconds for an oyster. So
And if he's watching this, he's cringing.
Oh, he's mortified. Oh my gosh, I did it. I
Hey,
did
Mom,
it.
does this mean you're making clam chowder now?
No, these are oysters.
Oysters, Largo.
Ah, it's dripping all over me. Oh, gross.
God,
I'm gonna
that's
smell like fish.
Welcome to being an oyster shucker.
Ugh. Oh, gross. Oh, God, I just took a shower today too.
Fine dining on SV Friendship. This is.
Oh my God, I did
This
it.
is sailboat living at its best.
All right, I had to go into the kitchen, clean it, do all kinds of other things. I got some distractions. It got cold. We shut the back, but look at this masterpiece. I did it. And made my own mignonette sauce, and I'm gonna have a nice glass of, pretend this is rosé, because the rosé wasn't chilled, so we're going with red. I'm not really sure why the red was chilled, because we never chill it. I think it was left here from the past owners, but it tastes good. I did it. Who's coming over for dinner for oysters now? It may take me about 30 hours to shuck enough for maybe 4 people, but I am willing to try. I have no bruises. They all look pretty good. Success.
So now that we are entering lockdown here in France, we know that we have to get going in the water, or else I think we're going to go flat out crazy. And with 2 months being stationary, it's time to try out our dinghy for the first time.
The other one.
What do I gotta do on that side?
Push the dinghy away from the boat, basically.
So you're in charge right now of taking the dinghy down?
Correct.
Alright. As the captain of the dinghy, Largo, are you doing your best to make sure that the dinghy is properly maintained?
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean?
No jumping, no screaming, no pushing on this dinghy.
It also means that the dinghy needs to be operated at least once a month.
Correct.
And when was the last time the dinghy was operated?
2 months ago.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad.
Are we gonna take care of that today, Largo? Yeah.
We are definitely going to take care of that today.
All right. Largo, do you think it's a good idea that we're taking the boat out without giving it a name yet?
Absolutely not. We should have a naming ceremony. Viewers, comment what the name should be. I don't know, Water Voyager? I don't know.
Maybe we just need to be a little open to suggestions from around the world. And the advantage of now that we're getting the dinghy out, hopefully it starts. It hasn't been started in a long time, and I hear that a 2-stroke engine with the oil just seeping in there, it kind of maybe gets a little goopy. So I don't know what the result is going to be when we try and fire it up. But in terms of actually being a little bit lazier than we have been lately, this would be a great way to get to the captainery and get our packages, our posts.
No, we'll get out of shape if we do that.
That's not true. Listen, we can just like hop on this and just like motor around and be like we're in Venice and we're ooh, there's a bee right there. Oof. But anyway,
Is he too heavy to be in that right now, or is he okay?
No, he's good. It's time now, Largo, to get this thing started. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Jessica, are you ready?
I'm ready. It's the first time taking out the dinghy. Yay!
Okay, ready? Hold on.
Do you know how to start one of those, honey?
When our former owner started, it took him like 3 times.
I kind of know how to do it with a
4
lawnmower.
times. 5 times. Hold on. Wait!
Oh wow, we've got like something going on over there drilling, an airplane up above us. Just pause for a moment, everyone. I don't think it's supposed to take that long, Will. I mean, I don't know, but...
Well, the guy said, like the owner before our owner, we're in touch with like every owner. He said that if it sits too long, then you have to clean the carburetor.
Try it again, but I don't
right.
think it's supposed to take that long.
Okay,
You're gonna kill the engine.
maybe we should clean the carburetor, Largo.
I think maybe, yeah. I don't think it should take that long. I mean, we can keep trying, but maybe we should go ask a neighbor or something.
There's a lot to engine repair that we still have to learn. So to help get our engine running, we needed a little bit of help from the local technicians.
No, it's got a motor on it. You don't need to rowboat it.
Bye.
We are having sort of a little bit of repair job going on with our motor here with our outboard. Look at that thing. First thing to do is check the spark plugs. There's a little bit of saltwater corrosion in there, but they seem to be okay. They are generating a spark, so that's okay. Now, if you're confused about what's going on here and why there's so many screens happening, it's because, well, when we get something repaired, I like to record it all. We're learning how to change a carburetor, or at least how to clean a carburetor. But in the moment, I'm just trying to absorb everything I see, and in this case, getting the carburetor fixed, or at least cleaned, I was in a different planet, and quite frankly, looking at this again, I had no idea what I was seeing. Just to give you an idea of what it takes to clean a carburetor, this is kind of it. Confusing, right? And like that, the spark plugs are going back in. But the objective of this exercise wasn't just to learn how to clean the carburetor, although that was my personal ambition, but it was actually to get the motor going. And after everything was done, and after a few pulls, well, this is what happened. Now let's see if we can get this going on our own boat.
Okay, this was not ideal, and we knew we had to go on to step 2 to get the dinghy started. But first, there were 2 priorities ahead of us. Number 1, giving the kids a great quarantine Halloween. And number 2, celebrating Largo's 13th birthday the following day.
Halloween 2020 on the marina, under COVID, under lockdown.
I just told the kids that I went to every
I went to
every Liveaboard boat and gave them a bag of candy and told the kids they had
There are
to go
no
trick or
lights
treat
on,
there.
so technically none of them.
Well, we'd be violating curfew because we're not wearing masks.
I would have done that if it wasn't for the COVID curfew. You're not going to eat the bike. Where's Largo going with the bike?
I don't know. Where's the candy?
Now, as much as we were supposed to be getting our sailing lessons today, it's Halloween. So at least we can now do a proper, or at least a land-based candy grab.
I'm honestly a little.
When you find the candy, you have to say trick or treat to the pole. How many did we really put out? Do you remember?
We put out like about 6 around
I
there.
don't remember where they are.
Where?
Warmer. Warmer.
But since the marina is practically empty, it totally adds to the mysterious feeling of one of our favorite holidays.
Warmer. You're getting colder. But warmer. You're getting super warm.
Not super warm yet, really warm.
The heck?
You're getting. Oh my God! You're boiling. You're boiling.
Put it in the basket.
Happy day after Halloween. Last night's festivities included like a whole bunch of, well,
You sound hungover.
I'm a little.
You have a candy hangover?
I'm candied hungover at this point. Listen, when we had a package delivered to us by Jessica's sister, because we have a celebration going on today besides Halloween. I'll get to that in just a second. But we also had a bunch of like candy brought to us, like candy corn. We usually buy local candy everywhere we go, but if we have the opportunity to have a wish list of candy, candy corn seems to be like the one thing that we never get to get anywhere around the world except for in the US. Anyway, what's going on today is another situation. We have another teenager about us. So what that means is that Largo is officially now turning 13 years old.
So right now, I'm making breakfast because one of our traditions in our family is that on every birthday, we get up and we do breakfast in bed. So we fill the room with balloons. If you guys have been here for a while, you've seen that before. And then we cook a breakfast in bed. And I am doing the famous Terry McMuffins. They're my dad's version of an egg McMuffin, which whenever we are in a country we can find all the ingredients, we make it. And luckily, France has all the ingredients.
Good morning, Avalon. Hey, it's time to wake up. Time to wish your brother happy birthday, even though it's tomorrow. Come on, we got 2 days of Largo being the star of the show. Come on.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Why are you closing the door on us?
I can't. There's balloons
To
you. Happy birthday, dear Largo. Happy birthday to you.
Took you long enough.
What, you weren't sleeping in here?
I was.
All right, come on in. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. This is pretty small, huh? Good morning. Happy a day early, but a birthday celebration day. Mwah. I love you. It's so weird to have two teenagers.
No, not a teenager yet.
You're not a teenager yet?
He is not a teenager yet.
Almost tomorrow.
No, you can't lay claim to that forever, you realize that?
I will.
Because once you become like 18, you're gonna be like, have fun being a teenager. I'm an adult now.
I'm old now. How'd you sleep? Have you been awake for a while pretending you're asleep in here?
Yep.
Or we love you so much that we're willing to go ahead and have food in the bed, which is like the biggest no-no.
Since when was that? No.
Because we don't want bugs in here.
It's all right. I put the mouse deterrent out yesterday.
When did you have time to do that?
I put it out. She made it.
Do you think there's gonna be a rat on the boat?
Avalon.
Some rats can swim.
Maybe New York rats. But we're very far from New York right now.
Listen, rats, when they want to get in, will get in. Did you ever think we'd have one in the RV?
Yeah, of course.
I am all about prevention, not figuring it out after they're in here.
So Mom, what'd you make?
I put together my mouthful. Cinnamon, anise, cloves, and you should put chili flakes in there, but we didn't have any. I put them in little open, like top bags with the top open. I put them all around the food. Apparently they don't like that scent. We'll find out if that's true.
You know what you should put it in? Tea bags.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You could like find a way to repurpose tea bags.
That's a great idea. I smell presents.
Smells like a Lego. No idea. Smells like old moist cloth. Smells like a book.
For a while, Largo.
Which one smells like candy? This is what happens when your birthday comes right after Halloween. You get a pumpkin as a decoration. Now, for every birthday, there is always a homemade component to gift giving, and this one is no exception. Will always makes his annual birthday video recapping the year. I prepare something that is always symbolic of their stage in life, and Avalon, of course, does something really fun.
And I am making him a treasure hunt for his birthday. It's gonna be like a circular treasure hunt, so he's gonna start off in the boat, and then he's gonna go out and around the marina a bit, and then back into the boat for his gifts. So the way this is gonna work is I'm writing hints on each of these little yellow card thingies to the next spot where the next hint is, and after a while the hints will all lead him to his gift. And this one says in the peanut butter jar because I planted something in the peanut butter jar a couple days ago.
You can put it inside like the doggy thing over there.
What if someone actually comes with a dog?
With the fact that we are now in lockdown, there's practically no one in the marina. So we had this entire place all to ourselves, and social distancing was not going to be an issue.
So, and the worst part is, if someone even finds one of these little things, we'll be like lost. Because I don't know, I didn't like write them all down somewhere.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know what leads to what.
So we've now basically gotten everything in place, and we're about to get Largo. What is your expectation of Largo's ability to capture everything?
Oh, he'll find it all easily, but I know that halfway through it's gonna be like, Avalon, we almost there yet.
He wants to get to like the big gifts.
I have to do my best to make him not have it for as long as possible, so I get to hang out with him on his birthday.
Happy birthday, Largo.
Yeah.
It's time to open my presents. I will do this one first, then
It's not time yet. Hold on, there's one thing we gotta do.
first. We need 30 minutes. Can you wait 30 minutes, please?
For your birthday, I have prepared for you a birthday
scavenger hunt.
No, treasure hunt. It begins inside the boat, but then we shall venture out. Here is your first clue.
Are we gonna get wet?
Happy birthday treasure hunt. That's not a clue.
Well, you haven't.
The happy birthday treasure hunt, that's not a clue.
There's always two sides to every story.
Oh God. Look under the
What are you doing having candy at like 9 o'clock in the morning?
I thought you were gonna comment on how I came in with the wisdom.
Look in the printer.
In the printer?
Oh my gosh.
Look in the button cabinet. Button cabinet? We don't have a button cabinet.
I can see it from where I'm standing.
Oh, okay. Buttons.
All right.
A snack.
All right, Largo,
Yeah,
here
you
comes the
probably-
outdoor portion.
Yeah, this is gonna be the outdoor portion.
After this, Largo, it's the wetsuit.
And with that, the hunt was on. This was going to be a lot of fun.
We are within 5 meters of it right now. You gotta find it. Go ahead. How many of these did you make?
In the doggy poop bags?
Nope. Very clever. Very clever.
Okay. Go to the. This one's a riddle. Go to the place you get super mad at me for taking too long.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
That happens every day.
Some of the hiding spots were easy, some were hard to find, and some were downright disgusting.
What happened to
The
that
peanut butter jar all the way back there.
at home?
Yes.
Did you seriously put something in the peanut butter jar?
Oh, it gets worse.
I'm just like, ew.
Oh, that is nasty.
Yuck. Seriously. This is probably going to force me outside. Yes, but peanut butter and sticky, I don't know, substance. Look in the crock pot. Crock pot.
That had chili in it from last night.
Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Oh my god, it is. It's edible. Look at the dark lights. Take this.
No, you take it.
Ah! There's chili on me.
You're picking that up, Avalon.
So as much as there was a ton of drama and fun figuring out where the clues were, it was finally time to get back to friendship and start with the unboxings.
Did you like that, Largo?
Not bad, that's all. Thank you. I like the pilot. Good job.
Really? That's all she gets, Largo? Also that one.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna move this.
Card first.
Card first.
Hey, look at Auntie. Just be careful.
I want to not look it up. I want to not look at it.
Oh my god, she got you that!
Hold on.
Oh, we have no space for this!
Largo, open your eyes.
Oh my god! Auntie, what the heck? I'm helping you build it. You
That
have
is
to let me help you
ridiculous.
build it.
That's not gonna fit.
There's no way it's gonna
Where
fit.
will you
I
put
think
that?
if we-
Auntie, why?
If we put something on the top, we could hang it as a disco ball.
God.
Largo, how long is it gonna take you to put this baby together, do you think?
I will be helping him.
Listen,
Look what comes with it.
did you green light this thing?
Here's a book. I did. And the reason Will's asking me if I green light this is that we've had a thing with the relatives that it has to be either an adventure or really small or disposable just because we haven't had the space for it.
All of those guys.
But he's been so patient with his Legos for years now that I caved on this one. I won't do it again.
Did you, in your wildest imagination, think you'd be getting...
No, this wasn't even in my ideas. This is huge.
Okay, who's gonna help you build it?
Me.
Well, it's clearly not me. I'm
Me.
terrible at
I'll
that.
Listen, you still
I'll make
have to learn how to
snacks.
sail.
I'll make snacks. One of the gifts from Will and I is Largo is 13, and we do a 13-year-old book for our 13-year-olds.
So we have a tradition that we've had that we've borrowed from another family that we've come to know.
Thank you, Jen and Tony Miller.
Thanks, guys. So essentially, when our children turn 13 years old, which is now we're completing, the cycle is done. They each get a book, and the book is a compilation of everyone's messages of thoughts and goodwill and good measure for what it would be like to go ahead and be a 13-year-old ready to get out and, I guess, explore the world on their own. Some of the people who have contributed to this book have known Largo dearly for years. Some of them know him only basically through us, but they all have a vested interest in seeing that Largo becomes the best Largo he could ever become.
Read the entire thing. Start here. You go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I get it. Oh, that's cool.
Now, for a parent, there is nothing sweeter than listening to your kids give advice to each other. In this case, Avalon decided to share her 13 pieces of advice to Largo out loud.
Let me read it.
No.
Dear Largo,
I don't
first
sound
of all,
like that.
happy birthday, teenager.
Always take the spontaneous route. It is often the most enjoyable path, and if nothing else, you will have a killer story. 2, always check your spelling. Just trust me, this one will come in handy more often than you think, and same goes for math problems. Check them twice. 3, don't plan for the worst. Plan for the best. If the worst happens, then decide what to do and do it. Don't waste your time wondering about possibilities. 4, pay attention to your gut. If you know something is wrong, then don't do it and be done. Don't worry about what your friends think. Don't worry about what your teachers think. Don't even worry about what I think.
Okay.
Sometimes speak up. So many times I have not raised my hand because I was afraid to be wrong. It is better to be wrong and learn than to never say a thing. Plus, if you get the question right, then instant dopamine. So, if you are ever feeling seriously bad, find someone to hang out with. Tell them what's going on and they will help you. You are not alone on this planet, so there's no reason to act like you are. Don't be afraid to dump your problems on others. They're there to help.
Avalon, I haven't brushed my teeth in 3 years.
Okay, I've got to... If you ever need anything, I'm here. But don't think you can come and ask me to do the dishes. Haha, no. Do the work. Just do it. Even if you don't want to, can't find a way around it, or have to, just do it. Listen to Nike. Now there's something funnier. Don't ever put your hand inside something you can't see. Remember the water fountain incident? Yes, you do. Don't forget to take breaks, too. They're just as important as doing the work. Let your mind take breaks and don't feel obligated to be constantly working. Ignore the haters. They're out there, and I'm not just saying this. You are a really good guy. They will want to stop you from being that way to make themselves seem better. Stay away from people like that. They don't deserve you, and you deserve better. 12. My penultimate tip. Remember, the universe is large, and you are a small piece of it. Your biggest problems, though they might seem insurmountable, are always fixable. Think back over your life when facing a big challenge and draw strength from everything else you have overcome. In the end, a bad math grade doesn't matter as much as the energy or time you take crying over it. 13. Finally, be you. Something I have found out that no one ever told me is that it is a constant effort to be yourself. You will always have to fight for what you like instead of what society wants you to like. But I promise you this is the most important fight of them all. So don't stop. Be you. There we go. 13 whole pieces of advice, most of them sappy and all of them useful. You are starting a new era of your life, Largo, and I can't wait to be there with you for this amazing ride. It is bound to be. Have an outstanding birthday, and I love you more than anyone else in the world. Avalon.
This is hug time.
Oh, can I please get a knife to open this?
Oh, stop it.
And now that we have all the celebrations behind us, it was time to give the dinghy one last effort.
All right, so in terms of how do we fix the dinghy, I don't know if that's really a fix. I think it's a matter of the gasoline here. Gasoline goes bad, and we've been told by the guy at the marine shop saying, listen, before you go ahead and go into a whole rebuild of the engine, because it's probably not that, just change your gas, because if it stays stale for a while, it loses its viscosity, or I don't even know what the word is, but try that first. It may save you a ton of cash. So that's what we have to do now. Check this out. This is Marine Gasoline Station. Ding ding. Where's the service guy? There's no one here. It's like self-service here. So this is how it works.
Here, when you put your card in, out pops a baguette.
That is so not true. That'd be awesome though.
It would be awesome. Please select the product, Will. Gasol.
No, that gasol, that's diesel.
Oh, okay. SPB 95?
Yep.
Which pump do we want? I think we have an option between 1 and 2. It's 1.
Pick the one that's empty. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do just a couple liters.
I have not pumped gas since the RV, Will. I remembered how to do it. It's like riding a bike. This feels very vintage, this gas station.
I feel like you need like earplugs for this place.
No, right?
and your hair is all over the place today. You gotta love the wind. Honestly, you kind of look like Abby Kadabi today.
My hair is, I know, I think her and I have a lot in common. All right, I'm gonna go get the receipt, honey.
Even though the weather was foul, we knew for certain that Largo would be through the roof to try out the solution to get the motor running.
Okay, so we are now at the point where we can take this gas. Now, our outboard, our dinghy motor is a 2-stroke engine, which means that essentially gasoline and oil mixed together in the gas tank. There's no like separate reservoir for oil within the gas tank or within the actual motor. So we have to put in what is 2% of oil mixed in with the gas, We put in 9 liters, Largo.
Why don't we just take this and dump it in there? Why do we have to use this?
Because how do you know what 2% is? If you were going on a train from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the other train was going 300 miles an hour, and you were going, ready?
Typically we would do this outside, but we're doing it in our cockpit because it's crazy outside right now.
Largo's been looking forward to this moment for how long, Largo?
Years.
Years. He didn't even have a boat, and he knew that he wanted a dinghy. And Largo's already taking his turn at getting this thing down. You realize it's kind of raining, right?
Yeah.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Boy, you don't waste time, do you, Largo?
Nope.
There we go, Largo. Got it? We tied in there?
I'm excited. There we go.
It's in?
All right, here we go. Is it gonna start? Ah! It started! Woo! Yeah!
Fresh gas!
Fresh gas, it did the job. Uh-oh. Oh no. We got overly excited there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the choke is out.
Oh no. All right, she's back, yay! Woo! I'll see you boys in the morning.
All right, Largo, let her loose! There's no confinement here! We're going everywhere!
Pick up some, what are you gonna get me in Spain?
Spain, a sailing instructor.
Yeah, exactly. Unleash her, Largo, unleash her. Oh, Largo's been waiting weeks for this. Bye, guys!
Bye! Now, tell me, Largo, you said that you wanted to be captain of the dinghy from day one.
I am.
Now, you're the first guy to actually take a vessel of ours out into the water. How does that make you feel?
Amazing.
Now, Largo, as captain, where are we going to today?
I don't know.
Should we
Everywhere.
should we have like a route plan?
Oh, yes.
Like what?
This way.
So this recaps the first few days of lockdown at the marina in France, and holy moly, what a crazy couple of days. But before we call it a vlog, we want to quickly catch up and chat about what's going on with the lessons and what the next couple of weeks will look like.
All right, here we are. We're in lockdown.
Do we look any different? Do we look a little insane? It's only been a short time and I feel like we're already...
I already miss people.
I
really do.
Me too.
Listen, the person at the boulangerie just is not enough for me. Anyway, so what's going on with us and sailing? Right now, we are officially, like, the word at the dock, the word at the marina is that we cannot go anywhere. We are stuck.
We have not come up with a solution to this sailing dilemma. And like Will said, word at the dock or word on the street here for France is that we're going to be in lockdown, at least as of today, where it is, until the middle of December. And then the president's going to open up the country mildly for family socializing and seeing friends and stuff for about a month. And then we're probably going to lock down again.
We have friends on the inside.
We do.
We don't have friends on the inside.
We're like
this is like hearsay, people. So who knows what's going to happen? The numbers are sort of all over the place, which just means it's a wait and see game. So in the meantime, we're just trying to figure things out and we're trying to make the best of it.
Yeah. And thanks for joining us. We're going to keep it short and sweet this week because there's nothing more to tell. This is what we have. And like Will said, we're going to make the best of it. So don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you for joining. Again, if you have any thoughts about us, how we can solve this sailing dilemma, thank you for all your comments last week. We really appreciate it and have a fabulous day.